Singapore is proposing a new rule for REITs with a minimum interest coverage ratio of 1.5 times. To know more about this, we have Wong Shanyang from Cushman Wakefield. Shanyang, why do you think are they trying to simplify the leverage rules for REITs?
The government is proposing to have a single aggregate leverage to about 50% for all Singapore REITs and to have a minimum interest coverage ratio, or ICR, of about 1.5 times at all times. So currently, there's no minimum ICR for REITs, but they must adhere to aggregate leverage limit of about 45%, with the ability to increase to 50%, right, if they exceed the ICR of 2.5 times. So simplifying the leverage requirements can provide REITs with more headroom for growth through higher debt, while also continuing to encourage financial discipline with the implementation of the ICR requirement. So relaxing the leverage requirements also closer aligns Singapore with other REIT markets in Asia Pacific and allows it to be more competitive. So for example, Japan, Australia, these are major REIT markets in APAC. They do not have any leverage requirements. Right? And Hong Kong also, right? So Hong Kong has a leverage limit of about 50%.
And how do you think could this change what REITs and their managers have to do?
Yeah. So Singapore REITs will have more flexibility to pursue growth and and they're able to refinance debt with easier with the relaxation of leverage requirements, which is pertinent, given the current heightened cost of debt. But currently, the Singapore REITs, the average gearing is about 39%, so it's below the current limits. So the relaxation should eventually lead to the market accepting higher gearing, which also in turn allows REITs to pursue more growth opportunities.
So if these changes happen, Shanyang, what should REITs be doing to get ready?
So with the implementation of the ICR at all times, the MAS has proposed that REITs conduct and disclose a sensitivity analysis on the impact of changes for earnings and interest rates on the ICR. And this should be communicated clearly to investors and during their financial reporting. But overall, I think the Singapore REIT market is in a good position with most REITs. They are currently operating below leverage limits, right? As mentioned, the average gearing is currently about 39%, right? And average ICR is more than 3 times. So in general, I think the proposed changes is a positive step for Singapore REITs and will allow them to grow assets under management. They also have more flexibility in their capital structure and will be more competitive with the other REIT markets in the region.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Shanyang.
Thanks for having me.
Once again, that was Wong Shanyang, Head of Research Singapore and Southeast Asia at Cushman & Wakefield. For more news, visit sbr.com.sg.